Hello, it is Jim Craddock. Today is July 15th, 2025. It is 7:30 in the evening. So I am going to start scheduling this out in the future. I believe that is the pertinent thing to do. I want to talk about first about what I wrote about today. And Over the last couple of days, I guess, I've really been working on the coevolution theory. And if you go back in my videos that'll start coming out eventually daily, uh, you'll find that, I started talking about this coevolution theory, I don't know, at least over a year ago, year and a half ago. And the reason why is that the only thing that makes sense for candidiasis and the human system to be this closely interlinked, to be able to go through this many steps, is that it's been around with us forever, okay? And that we went through all those steps over and over and over again in some way, because that's how it learns. And so it has to repeat those things. And so the only way that that can really happen is if they evolve together. I actually extended beyond that, all the way back to plants, I think. I don't know. It's all theory, right? But I think it makes sense when I look at it and say that THC has well, you got the CB1 and CB2 receptors, okay, but it touches all those, as does all the candidiasis type communications. And I mean, it's not just that. So all these steps, all these sequences, they're so like to know the outcome of the thing that sets it off is it would seem impossible to know that ahead of time. And so, when the ureters are taken out, but for me that was, a long time ago, 2008. And so that's 17 years of this bladder acting differently. I mean, now that I've explored that in a book, I think I should be able to talk about it. But so you have 17 years of just different biological configuration. And I mean, that's mind-blowing for me, first of all, because that says that it is designed to do that. I'm an engineer, okay? Things don't last 17 years. It doesn't matter what they are. If they're doing something they're not supposed to, they're not going to last 17 years. So I think you have to look at that and say, well, yeah, it is designed to do that, but we don't do it that way anymore. Yeah, I think that's completely valid. I think that the body has moved on, right? But you have this vestigial system, okay, that still functions for, a decade and a half. I think that's rather mind-blowing. You can't look at that and possibly say, well, it's not designed. It is designed. So if it was designed at some point, what changed it and all of that. And I talk about that in the book too, but I think that there is no other, I think, organism on Earth that you can demonstrate this type of selection with the human system, where it can go through so many multiple steps in a row, the same in so many different subjects, every single one of them, all the steps, okay, at these huge intervals in time. And their cohort study in the original one was large enough that they had many people in the same phases during the last part of his illness, and to have them in the same room and stuff like that. And if you think about, I mean, you're talking on a scale of 2+ decades, okay, so did they scattergun this? I mean, it was obviously thousands of people that they had treated this way, and that's how they had enough data to record all this. And yet, poof, gone, redacted. It was mind blowing how many men spent their entire life documenting that for the life of science, before they even understood the organic chemistry, which our author, okay, now then has explained for us at some point when I read it. Hey, I think maybe I'll just go ahead and put this one out today because I don't think I talked about anything too depressing. But there's a lot of depressing stuff going on right now. But that's okay. That's that's how it's supposed to be. Okay, I made that decision a long time ago. So I'm here to teach you, okay, about this condition, and I am going to be the only one who can. So now then you get to decide, uh, are you going to let me teach you or not? But actually, here's the other thing I meant to tell you is that this is a broadcast. And if you think about everything I've done, and the fact that I'm working with chat and Claude, I am effectively broadcasting real time if you know what you're looking for. Uh, and so, uh, you know, every, yeah, all the time, just that data is available. And it doesn't matter if somebody looks at it right now, okay? The point is they will be able to look at it and they'll see this was a continuous broadcast. This guy basically broadcast 30 years of his life, okay? Caught us up during the last 2 with intermittent videos to tell us what was going on, okay? And then at the end started doing daily updates to tell us everything that was going on. And we ignored it, but we found it now. So there it is. It's a continuous broadcast. And that's fine. That's perfectly fine, folks. All right. That's the best case. The other case is somebody figures out a way to bury it. I don't think they can do that anymore. But I mean, they can certainly start trying. We'll see. This is Redacted Science.